can't say I never told you.
I want to welcome you to another episode of the Fingers to Fist podcast. My name is Chelly Chainsaw, your host, and I'm here in studio with Lady McKenzie, and we have More Vision 09 in the back. We just did a concert. We are talking shit. We're having a good time, and you know it's a vibe. We have, what are we drinking? We have Flying Dog Family Drama on the table. We have Sam Adams Holiday White on the table.
Yeah.
Do you need a bottle opener?
No, I'm good because I know how to open bottles with my lighter.
Cool. You'll have to show me because I don't know how to do that. So, anyways, just make sure you have us on your Spotify and on YouTube. That's Fingers, the number 2, Fist. Okay? Podcast. On most of the platforms. Also, let's give your social media. What is your Instagram?
It's Lady McKenzie, M-E-R, like mermaid.
Okay.
K-E-N-Z-I-E. Lady is spelled L-A-D-Y, the traditional way. So Lady McKenzie on Instagram and YouTube.
Okay, good. And do you have SoundCloud or a YouTube or anything? Like with
yeah, my
Spotify
YouTube,
or
I have a Spotify that I have not actually released my own music on, but I do make Spotify playlists that's easily accessible for people that use Spotify if you just want to like some good music to listen to. You can also find that if you search the Black Girl Mafia Worldwide playlist on Spotify. Okay,
Black Girl Mafia Worldwide Spotify playlist. I'm gonna go find that after this interview. Cheers.
Cheers. So we're both drinking family drama.
Family drama. Cheers to family drama. Do you like the family drama, Asar?
It's all right. A little sweet.
He likes the family drama. He was talking shit earlier, but he's like, "What's with you guys drinking your problems?"
It actually is not.
Now he's drinking it.
It's a Flying Dog, and I thought it would be like more of a IPA, like a tart type of taste.
Sour. It's not that sour.
It wasn't.
Isn't it like PBR?
No.
It's similar, but it's citrusy. But it is a smoother, I think, experience than most of the Flying Dog.
Yeah, Flying Dog's usually nasty. This I usually don't take well. Like it's not.
I mean, it's just they have more like the the IPA. Like flavor profile.
All it is sour. I'm not into IPA or sours or whatever it is they're doing, but this I can get behind.
This is good. It's good for the holidays. Family drama, like at Thanksgiving, drink family drama. Thanksgiving, drink family drama.
And there's ad libs on the back. Did you notice that? There's a fucking ad lib on here.
Should we do one?
You want to do the ad lib? Okay, real quick. Wait. Real quick. Let's do the ad lib, but he's gonna give us the names and shit.
Well, I can't see
names and shit.
Well, I can't see.
I know you can't see. You're just gonna give us ad libs. So you're gonna give me a name, an adjective.
All right. So what's the name?
What's the name? The name is let's say Sophia.
Sophia.
And what's the adjective?
We're not calling out my homie Sophia though. That just happened to be the name he chose.
We all have the same ad lib on the back of
Sophia, and what's the adjective?
Run.
Run?
Yeah.
That's not an adjective. Mama, hell.
That's
So
a word. Oh, my
I-
fault.
A descriptive word.
Describing.
Okay. So my fault,
A noun.
My fault. Yeah, my bad. Also, Sophia.
So Sophia is the name, and then the adjective. Any adjective.
Beautiful.
Adjective is a word that describes a
Ugly.
noun.
Crazy.
Crazy.
Okay.
Crazy. Sophia and crazy. So the first one is Aunt Sophia showing pictures of her crazy
And
cat.
then you need a name.
And this
Cat.
was yours. Yeah, we need another name
A name.
and another describing word.
What's your name? Chili.
Chelly.
Okay. Another adjective.
Breakdance.
Okay. So far the
Just use it.
so,
Fuck it.
so far the ad lib reads Aunt Sophia showing pictures of her crazy cats. Uncle Chelly singing songs about his what was the adjective?
Breakdancing.
Breakdancing
That makes
divorce.
sense. That
Whoa!
makes sense. That
Whoa!
makes sense.
Wait! Why is that on
Yeah.
point?
Right, yeah.
That's heartful and on
got
point.
it.
How did you know How did you know Uncle Chelly's breakdancing divorce? Like how did you know about that?
That's the family drama so far. What's part 3?
Part 3. We need a name and a noun.
Person, place, or thing.
How about I'll make this one up. A name, Michael. A noun, plane.
Okay, and then the last thing that's seen is a noun. The very last line. Can I
Go for it.
contribute? A noun. Astrology.
Oh, okay. What's it say?
So, cousin Michael bragging about what was your noun?
Plane.
Plane?
Yeah.
Like a plane?
Yeah.
Like a flying plane?
Uh-huh.
Cousin Michael bragging about a plane. And you can't leave. It's another Christmas astrology for the whole family.
This is terrible. So, anyways,
A couple more, we're like,
you know what? A couple more of these family dramas, it would, because this is, I was more excited than this was fun. But it's okay.
It was my last noun at the end. It ruined it.
No, it's not your fault.
I will make
It's
a
the
note
fact
of
that
it.
they only have one ad lib on each one. Like it's the same on each one. It
My
should be
new
different.
noun is hair tie. That's a thing. That's a noun. If it reread it, is cousin Michael bragging about a plane, and you can't leave. It's another Christmas hair tie for the whole family.
That makes no fucking sense. It
Does
still
hair tie-
doesn't make any.
And hair tie, don't you? It's together with that.
Yeah, it's like a hair tie.
I don't know.
Oh, hair tie. That's what. Yeah.
It's the name of the game. Ad libs. All right. Fine. Fun game. No more game. We're gonna get down to business because we only have a little bit of time. So you are an artist. I've known you for a little bit. I've gotten to know you. We run in the same circles. We know a lot of artists. I want to know about your artistry. I want to put you on. So what is like your most recent project? What are you promoting right now? What are you proud of? What are you working on?
Yeah.
What are we looking forward to
So
with you personally?
Right now, personally, I don't know if you can hear it in the background, but I've got my DJ Bermigel playlist, or a mixtape actually. It's a mixtape. I produced instrumentals.
How do you spell that? DJ, how do you spell that?
Bermy, B-E-R-M-Y.
Okay.
Gal, G-A-L.
Okay. And what does DJ Bermigel mean?
DJ Bermuda Girl.
Okay, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
So she's West Indian. That's putting that out there. What else are you doing? What about this play? Like you just auditioned for
I did.
a winter
Yes.
play. I also auditioned. It was lit. But tell us
Yes.
about it. Like what are you up to?
So I've been working with the Maryland Ensemble Theater, also called the Met, in Frederick, Maryland, over the past year or so. In the summer of 2021, I did my first performance with them, and actually my first performance doing musical theater. Doing Bob Marley's Three Little Birds based off of the children's book written by
That's
Cedella
cute.
Marley. And the play itself actually debuted in Maryland. And then
Wow.
the Met was one of the first handful of theater companies to also pick it up and do
A run.
yeah,
A theater run. Right, right.
So we did that at Baker Park in Frederick, Maryland.
Oh,
last summer.
wow. That's
It
huge.
was
That's a huge
actually
deal.
free to public. And it was a lot of fun. And then I've been just in contact with them about
Okay.
upcoming auditions, things like that. So recently I auditioned for a show with them. It's called, and you did too, because I told you about it.
Thank you. She put me on. So, you know, if you're watching this, you're getting put on. So
Yeah.
make sure you
Yeah,
keep watching.
The Maryland
That's
Ensemble
all we're
Theater,
gonna
the
do.
Met, in Frederick, Maryland, downtown Frederick, Maryland, right across the street from the Weinberg Center. Recently, they've been working more towards promoting diversity in their cast.
Yeah, they need
and
it.
also in
Yeah.
where like their playwrights, their directors, just across the board. So. If you are a person of color and you would like to experience acting, singing,
that's
set
true.
design, directing,
If you are
anything like that, the Met
trying to
really
get put
has so
on.
many opportunities. They have so many opportunities right now because they're really
Listen
focusing
carefully.
on that right now.
If you're trying to get put on, listen very, very carefully
yeah,
to the sound of
So-
her voice.
there's a lot of great people at the Met too, like, you know what I mean? And I don't think that they would, I think the Met would be happy that I'm talking about this right now. So like,
Totally. Wait, no. This is not a Met commercial.
it's not a
but,
Met commercial,
But we
yeah,
fucks
we
with
just-
them. We fuck with
yeah.
them. We love
And
them.
if you're looking for more creative things for your kids, or you're as an adult,
We are
or-
adults.
or you're networking,
We're professionals.
if you want to just see a show, or if you want to be a part of producing one or being in one, hit them up. They're always open arms.
Or hit us up and we'll put you on individually. Like, literally,
Yeah.
like, we just plugged all our social media. Oh, did I plug mine? No. I'm Chelly X Chainsaw on Instagram. And this is in the back, More Vision 09 on Instagram, obviously. And you can also message us on YouTube and, you know, whichever one you find us on. So, your actor, your DJ, producer, musician, poet, creative, performer. Like, there's a lot going on. And I've really resonate with that because I'm also multiple things at once, and I'm also talented in multiple ways at once, and it's really refreshing to meet another person of color, West Indies, who is in the know and kind of has like, she's got a totally different experience than me, but she's got just as much, if not more, in a totally different world from me, and it's beautiful. I love when worlds collide.
Yeah.
So I want to actually ask you, where are you from exactly? Are you from Frederick, or are you from Bermuda? Like, where are your roots? What's your hometown?
My hometown is Frederick, Maryland.
Okay. Frederick girl.
Born
Got it.
and raised. However, my mother was born in Bermuda. Her mother was born in Bermuda. Her mother's mother was born in Bermuda. So
You are, Bermudan.
I'm half Bermudian.
Bermudian. Got it.
And I try to go there as much as I can. It's a really beautiful place. However, it's really expensive. If people don't have a reference to how expensive Bermuda is, and possibly have a reference to how expensive Hawaii is, I would say they're about the same to be on a budget, because you'll it's definitely higher than here.
So you know, I have friends, I have Asian friends.
Hold on. We have More Vision 09 asking a question. I want to give you a note. Speak up a little bit.
Oh, okay.
So basically, all right. So I have Asian friends in New York, right? So they were telling me about this festival y'all do every year, right?
In Bermuda?
Yeah. So basically, it's like when it's like a big holiday where people get there.
Are you talking about Carnival?
Yeah, that's across. That's everywhere.
That's
I mean,
No,
in the
right.
Caribbean.
We don't call it Carnival in Barbados. We don't call it
What do you
Carnival.
call it?
It's called Crop Over. I mean, it
Okay.
is Carnival.
That's
Carnival. Like, it is the same concept, similar, very, very, very close. But also, you have that, and it's not just one day, right?
No, it's 1 week.
It's like a month.
Yeah, I know.
And where in Barbados, it's like
I know,
2,
heard.
3. It's the whole summer. Like,
I would die going to that party.
The biggest holiday that I could
you get it
speak
up the system.
that like we do like in Bermuda, they do celebrate Carnival.
Is that what they call it?
Yeah. But I would say the biggest holiday in Bermuda also, if someone is traveling, because I know Bermuda is one of those bucket list like things, and I've just been so by accident, well, not by accident, by birthright.
I was gonna say by privilege.
Privilege
Don't do
to
that.
be born into the bucket list desire. It's like,
dude,
like,
I don't,
you know, and you understand because you're from an island. Like,
I literally
from a
do.
Vacation
what are you
spot.
talking about? I'm a dual citizen.
So what I could say is like,
I literally get you. You feel.
So keep in mind when it comes to holidays in Bermuda, the biggest holiday for them that shuts the whole island down for like possibly a whole weekend or a week.
Yeah.
Would be cup match. It's a cricket game. It's the last cricket game of the season.
True, that's the thing. That's a big deal.
The two ends of the island. So that would be Somerset up on the top and St. George's on the bottom. And they do the final cricket game every year. And that is a time where, unless you're planning on going to that cricket game or being around people you know, do not book a flight or a cruise as
noted
someone who has no connection to the island because everything shuts down.
Wow.
The bus is shut down, all the stores are closed.
You heard the accent?
And the time it takes for a cricket game is like, it could be up to like 3 days that the whole island is shut down. So if you don't know anyone and you're not there to see the cricket game, like don't go during that time. So I would suggest like Googling like when is Bermuda's Cup match before booking your itinerary.
Make sure. Yeah, that is solid advice. I wonder if
Yeah.
we can give some solid advice like that.
But it's also fun. Like if you're prepared, if you like to camp, that's a big thing. So during Cup match, everyone on the island camps. They camp out at the parks, at the beaches. Their whole family is just a whole cookout for 3 days.
Oh, I know what you mean. Okay,
and all the stores and restaurants are closed.
It's a cookout. Yeah.
For 3 days though. It's a cricket match.
It's a
long cricket match.
Or a tailgate.
Yeah, it's a tailgate for like 3 days.
Dude, your
everything else is
accent's
closed.
coming out the more you talk about it. Literally, that's amazing. But I was gonna say, what if we could give some type of advice about Frederick? Like, what's a time that you do not come here? The streets are shut down. There's no restaurants open or something like. What's a time? I would say
you gotta make it up. You gotta make your time up.
It would be when's a time
I would
tourists were to come to Frederick, they wouldn't find anything to do because it's like some sort of Frederick specific.
It's our niche.
It's only like that. That was said that in the park. No, not in the park. The other thing they have. So it's
in the streets.
Yeah, in the streets, and they have the.
That's the opposite.
Everything will be open. If
That's
you're trying
the
to come to
opposite.
Frederick, come during in the streets.
No, yeah.
Everything
So
will be open.
every first Saturday in Frederick, that's actually the time to come down to Frederick.
Yeah.
It's harder to say when you shouldn't
Frederick
come.
on Sunday evenings.
Oh,
all the stores are closed.
Yep.
You know what?
Early.
Don't come to Frederick. Here, I got you.
Y'all
Don't
making
come to
Frederick
Frederick. I got you. It's not about restaurants aren't open or shit's not open. Don't come to Frederick on Halloween. Cause this shit is haunted. They do ghost tours, haunted ghost tours.
If you're
they
into
do
that.
all sorts of.
If you're into it,
if you're into,
come then.
Yeah, everybody's outside, so basically, like you can come, right? You know.
True.
So, yeah. So,
I mean,
so even in New York,
there's availability, but there's ghosts. So it's up to you. This is a Civil War town. Anyways, thank you for that. Moving on. I want to ask you about what your favorite genre is. You have done a lot, like me. You've done a lot like me, Asar. What is your favorite genre, McKenzie?
To listen to?
No, to create. Like when I mean genre, I mean even medium. Like, what do you do?
Oh, okay.
That you love? I know you play saxophone.
Yeah. I like dabbling on a saxophone. So in that aspect, it would be jazz.
Jazz!
Yeah,
why you do the hands?
I lean more towards jazz saxophone than classical saxophone.
Cute.
When it comes to me performing, because I don't know. I like feeling the challenge of improvising. Even if it's not always perfect, it's like practicing every time. It's like playing a new game every time.
Right.
It's
Jamming.
a new puzzle.
It's like jamming
every
out.
time. Yeah.
You've been in like probably countless jams. Like you just jam session. Like I love that. Yeah, we were in a jam session together. Oh my God, that's what we should sample. The jam session we had with Kristen.
I actually have it on my phone.
And He Who Shall Not Be Named.
No, but yeah, that was fun. Yeah.
Well, let's talk about that off camera.
Freestyling to a beat sometime, but making
Ciphers,
it a conversation.
Ciphers and stuff. That's wonderful.
But bringing it back to like the pizza parties, like in the long gone Baltimore days, they
back
had
in
a
the
lot
day.
Of ciphers that were
It was
awesome.
popular. Mm-hmm.
Did you ever get any of those?
Absolutely.
So what were they called again?
It was the Holy Underground. It was called the Holy
There
Underground.
was
it was
Underground.
called
But I'm thinking
Pete
about the
Ramadan pizza parties. It was just literally called that. Like it was always an EP release, album release,
What
sponsored by.
I liked about that was like they also let the producers and the DJs come to be a part of the cipher. Like they were also just playing their stuff and freestyling, and then there was the people on the mic freestyling. So it was like
it was open house. It was like
cool. It was really
open
cool.
creativity.
Yeah.
By the people for the youth. Like it was amazing. Actually, when you look back at how we experienced music, you and I, as two first generations. Are you first generation? Basically, of a section of a portion of your family. Technically,
first generation American.
Yeah.
Technically.
Well, on my mom's side.
Yeah, on your mom's side.
Yes.
Me too. Me too. I'm first generation.
First generation American on my mom's side.
Right. So
but,
being first
but
generation.
her father is deep-rooted American, and my father is deep-rooted American. So.
But Bermuda's in America.
Her mother is not American, right? So I would say my mom is more so first generation than I am. I would say I'm second generation. Even though she was born there, her dad was already full-blooded American.
That's interesting.
And it was a military
second
family,
generation.
And then they moved when she was young to all of my grandfather's stations being in the military around the world. And he's from Virginia, so like this is home base for him. So yeah, I would say me personally, I'm second generation, just because my mom, I feel like she's half and half, right?
Right.
She's like
I hear you.
First generation and half.
That's me.
Like
but
Virginian.
that's me though.
Yeah.
That's me. I'm first generation. You're second. Got you.
Yeah.
My baby is second. So like literally, I get what you're saying, 100,000%. But I want to say like what a privilege it is to have experienced the art we experienced at that time, because things were still safe. Like people were still doing it for the music, doing it for the culture, doing it for the legendary status, doing it for the creativity, just the sake like of pure art, like pure. And I want to also point out, like, who do you want to shout out? Yeah.
Who do I want to shout out? I want to shout out Josh Stokes from Baltimore.
Okay.
Josh is the homie.
That sounds so familiar.
He's a drummer.
That sounds so familiar.
He's a producer, and he's actually a choir leader.
Cool.
Right? But Josh is a homie. Look him up. Actually, he's going big places. He just got sponsored recently, and essentially like percussion, drums. Yeah, he's down. But he's also.
Do you have 3 people you can shout out? You have any more people?
Marshall Fuzz.
Solely. Yeah, I know them.
And Elle the violinist.
I
can shout out. Like Abdul Ali, we used to work together when I lived in Baltimore.
I know that? That sounds so familiar.
And I can shout out, me and like DJ Blackstar used to work together, Mava Queen.
That sounds familiar. Oh my goodness, those are big names. All those names sound so familiar, and it's what a privilege to even like be associated with that talent. I know your people are talented. That's the beauty of it.
And I don't do it as much now that I moved back to Frederick and recently. However, it's something.
So what are the kids missing? Like, how can we bring this for the kids? Because it's funny. I actually met a girl. She works with a nonprofit, and her whole job is to create and design projects to enrich the lives of youth after school. How can we get these kids in ciphers and jam sessions?
So actually, it's funny that you said that, because when I was in high school and stuff, I was thinking,
what do they need?
And also when I was in college and afterwards, I was like, what does Frederick need for the youth?
Right.
And my idea was always something similar to like how they do in Baltimore, with the community centers or the juice shop that holds the cipher, and it's like, you don't have to drink, you don't have to be 21.
True.
You literally can
The
get
all-age
in
establishments. We need more all-age
like
establishments.
a juice bar or a soda bar or like
Yeah.
an internet cafe.
True, internet cafe is where it's at. That sounds lit. And even a regular
And,
cafe.
like,
Kids can have coffee or
Or
decaf.
like come and play video games or do their homework,
Yeah.
or like practice DJing or what have you.
Yeah.
Whether it's on like the commercial side of things or the nonprofit side.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah.
There was a spot like that. There was a couple spots like that. Creative spaces like that in Frederick through the Frederick's Art Council.
Yeah.
I
like the Frederick Arts.
Well, there was the I love them too. There was a studio, a gallery, and like an art space, and I went by the other day and it seemed like it was shut down. So I don't know what's going on, but they need to bring that back. We need more all age friendly places. Like, don't get me wrong, like I love Flying Dog, beer, blah blah blah. Every place in Frederick is a brewery or a distillery or some type of adult
Frederick
activity.
is unique.
And that's fine. But I don't want to rob these kids of good time. Like, Baltimore is the same thing. It's a lot of adult areas, but there was also a space for us.
Yeah.
And that, so there's gotta be.
But safety is the biggest key. Like, you know,
Yeah.
you don't want to overlook safety when it comes to organizing events. So and there's reasons to only let 18 or 21 and over in for certain events or setups. So, but I think it's something where for those that still like have a lot to offer to the family community, go for it. You know what I'm saying? Because that reaches everyone, right? And then you still can have your like adults only spaces or time periods. But I think that what can we do for the kids? We could just include them on more like creative collective experiences where they're not going to be overexposed and they're not going to be unsafe, but it's also still going to be fun and cool and relevant.
Right, so it has to be organized, it has to be an event. So like what I'm thinking, let's be specific because I love to manifest. So what I'm thinking is like, you know, maybe we take over the fairgrounds and do like a 3-day festival of creativity and just like what we could do. First day is like painting and like medium. I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry.
Okay, let me finish this thought and then we're gonna take 5.
Okay.
All right, hear me out, because look, I like to manifest, okay? We should do, like, I'm thinking 3-day festival at the fairgrounds. We do...
A little cup match cricket game?
First day... No. First day, we'll do...
Shut Frederick down and have everyone go to the fairgrounds.
Right, we'll do painting, freestyling, ciphers, instrumentalists,
everything.
DJing.
Music workshops.
Day 2 is the workshops. The adults are allowed to be like professionals and guiding and showing and exposing like their creativity, professionalism and prowess. Third day is the show.
Okay.
If you and you get a certificate. And you get a certificate from the Frederick Arts Council. Why not?
And you get a certificate.
And from Black Girl Mafia.
Should I play the Black Girl Mafia playlist?
Yo, what do you think of that idea? Is it solid?
I love it.
Yes. Thank you so much. We're back. Don't mind my coughing. Actually, it's time now for Kenzie to show me how to open a beer with a lighter.
Okay.
Show me how to do it.
All right. So.
I don't have a lighter. Do you have a lighter?
Yes, I do.
I don't have.
All right. When opening a beer that is not a twist off, a bottle of beer with a lighter, it has a traditional cap. The first thing you want to do is grip the beer with your non-dominant hand. For example, I'm right-handed. That's my hand raised here. I'm holding the beer with my left hand around the neck. I want to put it on a steady surface. Then I want to put my
Careful,
thumb.
careful. This ain't that steady.
It's okay. It's steady
Careful,
enough.
careful.
And then I want to put my thumb over the left-hand side of the bottle cap.
I'm scared.
Not applying too much pressure, but just enough
Do
to
it.
create
Just do
leverage.
it. Do it.
Well, I want to show you how to do it because it takes some explanation.
But
People are usually
I feel like
eager.
I want to watch it and then
Right.
drink the
So
beer.
then you want to take your
I
lighter
feel like I just want to drink the
in
beer.
your dominant hand. You want to put the
I could have gone and gotten a bottle
the
opener
ignition
by now.
part of the lighter where the fire comes out in your fist and have the back end of the lighter out with your thumb on the bottom. Then you want to wedge it in between the glass
Do it.
and the metal cap, just like a can opener.
I'm scared. Are you gonna do?
And then you want to hold down the left-hand side, just the left-hand half of the cap of the
the
beer,
left hand of the beer.
while the right-hand side is being leveraged up by the corner of the lighter. And then you just want to pry it open as you're holding it down, and then it'll pry open just like a can opener.
So you know, I can put that's that yardy stuff.
Yardy.
It is.
Yeah, so you know how we do it in
Yardy.
Yardy, yeah.
Cheers.
Hood.
Jamaican is
Yeah.
Cheers.
island.
Yeah, that's what I'm
yeah.
saying.
So I actually learned that in Bermuda.
You know how we do it
And
in the
it
hood,
took
right?
a while.
What do you?
You know
That's
how we do it in
full.
the hood?
You're right, girl.
Drink that one.
But yeah, cheers.
Here we go. All
You
right.
know how we do in the hood? Either it's your teeth, right, or we hit off the like
Off the table.
No,
Yeah,
not-
you can
really.
hit it off the table or
Yeah,
something.
I haven't mastered that yet, but I
I don't do that. I never really drink beers with this kind of top. I drink
Okay.
canned beer. I'm
So,
weird.
I'm
Anyway.
about the
bougie.
whiz.
I'm bougie. I know I heard it. That easy on down. I'm bougie. I keep one of these
You got one.
all day.
Good for
Like,
you.
So you know.
Anyway, good for you.
So you know.
Anyways, guys, as you know, More Vision 09 in the background has a bottle opener on him at all times. That's what he just
I ain't
said.
ashamed. I ain't ashamed.
I know.
Prepared.
So we appreciate you watching. We're gonna wrap it up because this was wild. There's a lot going on. We're just gonna have to bring you back, Kenzie, because there's a lot to be said. We started putting people on, and shit just was like, we got shit to do. We will be back here in studio, fingers to fist. Your host Chelly X Chainsaw, live with Lady McKenzie on Instagram and YouTube. More Vision 09 in the back, has a bottle opener on him at all times. Thank you for watching. Tune in. Sorry this one's not on Twitch. Shout out to all my people on Twitch. Ben from Beijing. You know what? Watch the old stuff. I love you guys. Peace out. Chainsaw out.